Loosen up a little bit, fam, because it's the daily go get mism show. You think it ain't when it is? You think it won't when it wins? We are here and we are in motion. We do this thing, taking off fast lane, no coasting, and everything is going to be all right. We're talking about a mother scorned tonight. When a mother is scorned, what do y'all know? You know, it's like a play on words, but it's really real. It's really individualistic. When a mother is scorned, not when a woman is scorned, even though a mother is a woman, without a doubt. Some people in some new organizations and new ways of thinking don't guarantee that a mother is always a woman, but we know for a fact that it is. Yeah. When a mother is scorned, what can you do? What can a child do to push away a mother's love or discontinue a mother's love or end a mother's love? What can a child do? What can children do that will bring on the wrath of a mom? Now, bear in mind that we're not talking about just like when you make your mom mad and you might get a little corporal punishment. I'm not talking about going to go get a switch or the belt or a shoe or any of that kind of stuff. I'm talking about when your mom is making the conscious decision to not do for you anymore. We're talking about no, you won't be invited to family gatherings anymore. We're talking about no, you can't come over and ask for anything anymore. No money, no resources, no assistance, no advice, no love, no nothing. What can a child do to make a mom so angry that it does not subside, it does not die down, it does not go away, and it may even turn a mother into something that looks more like an enemy? What can a child do to bring that on? So, when you talk about a woman scorn, you're talking about these things. You're talking about a woman that has not only been left to feel rejected, but feels like she should actually take vengeful actions against the person or persons that have perpetrated negativity towards her. So when we're talking about a mother, that's one thing. See, no, let me put it this way. When we're talking about somebody in a relationship, just a woman in a relationship, we're talking about one thing. But when you start talking about a mother scorned, I'm not talking about a wife, because that's still a woman scorned. I'm talking about a mother. I'm talking about the person who birthed you, raised you, was your first heroine, your first love, your first teacher, your first guidance counselor, the first person and the most significant person in your life, more than likely. What is that? What would you say? What place would you put a person's mom in their life percentage wise? Of significance? Probably in the high 90% percentile percentage. I would say probably somewhere. No. I would say probably somewhere around between 95% and 100, maybe 100% for some people. What could a child do? What could children do to make a mom turn her back on them? Now, I've seen it happen, and that's the crazy part. I have definitely seen it happen. You may have seen it happen too. Hopefully, you haven't had to do it, and definitely haven't had it happen to you, but it can happen. When enough is enough. When you think back to the 80s, and the crack era and all of that, all of the drug activity that was going on, and all of the foolishness, the treachery, the deception, the theft, and just the utter chaos that went along with the 80s. And I saw moms fight through that with their children being strung out on drugs, coming back to the house, stealing from them, putting them through all kinds of confusion. And I've seen moms still hanging there with their child, tough it out with their child, and even persevere, make it through. But not every mom appreciates having to hide her jewelry and being unsuccessful at hiding it. Not every mom appreciates drug activity being brought to the home, thugs, gangsters, thieves, dope fiends. Not every mom appreciates the company of the drug culture. Not every mom appreciates that and what comes along with it. Not every mom appreciates drug dealers and drug users influencing the younger siblings of her older children and putting them in harm's way, danger's way, even getting some of them deleted. Not every mom appreciates that. And many moms took action against their children who brought that kind of negativity to their home. So you got a mom scorned, a mother scorned. Like I said, a lot of moms made it through it. And some moms, I wouldn't say lost that fight, but they had to change direction and fight a different fight. And so they went the scorn route. Many may be unforgiving about that to this very day. So hold on, y'all. I don't know about y'all, but when I hear strange noises in the crib, I'm like, well, ain't nobody here but me and the cat. So turns out it was the cat. She got this dumb look on her face, like what? What? We serving dinner up in anyway, a mother scorned. What do y'all know? Make sure y'all hit that like button, y'all. Make sure that y'all share the show. Make sure that y'all subscribe to the channel if you haven't subscribed to the channel yet. This is the Daily Go Getterism Show. This is Throwback Thursday. Let's get real about relationships Thursday, and we are talking about a mother scorned. A mother scorned. What must the child do in order to make his or her mother not mess with them no more, not F with them no more? Maybe even make their moms or call the cops on them, call the law on them, call the authorities on them, call the welfare office on them, call whoever needs to be called in order to restore order. Or on the flip side of it, some moms, some moms wasn't that good, and they may have well, if you had the type of mom that not only didn't want to put up with a whole bunch of mess, but was messy in her own right. if you had the type of mom that would sell you to the wolves, sell you down the river, if you had the type of mom that exerted the type of control that would be similar to a Charles Manson, like it's do or die, baby, do or die. It's do or die. You do as I say, or I'm gonna make a bad way for you. You know what? Y'all know, do y'all know who Griselda Blanco was? She was like the cocaine queen of Colombia, living in Miami, you know, back in the days with the Pablo Escobar and all of that kind of stuff. She first of all, she was a murder mommy. Anyway, I was watching an episode of The Evil Within, and they profiled her son. They profiled her son on the show, and he was talking about his mom, Griselda Blanco. If you've ever seen Cocaine Cowboys, you know who I'm talking about, Griselda Blanco, especially if you saw Cocaine Cowboys Part 2. Well, anyway, her son was on this show, and he was talking about how his mom and his dad broke up. And well, first of all, he was talking about how he was raised around thugs and gangsters, so they were like family to him. But he watched them disappear and never come back again, one by one, one by one. And when his mom and his dad broke up, his dad came to get him once and took him back to Colombia. So basically, he was like, you know how you kidnap your child because the mom ain't acting right or whatever. Well, he took the son back to Colombia, and as soon as he got to Colombia, well, to make a long story short, the mom had the dad murked in front of the son. He had to live with the memory of his father being murdered right there in front of him. His mom wasn't there at the time, but she had goons, and these goons were the cops. When you have money like that, it was a crazy story. And I was thinking, if I was her, if I was him, if I was her son, I would always, if I knew my mom had the potential to be that way, I would always be afraid of crossing her in any kind of way. Because this wasn't the type of woman that just let an argument go. Like when you got into a tiff with her, then you had to go. No other options? Yeah. So I'm thinking like a mother scorned. Can you imagine if you were raised with the full knowledge that your mom had your dad murked and you were close with your dad and close with your mom, but you knew that your mom was the boss? So she was a woman scorned and a mother scorned. But she ain't play. Griselda Blanco. What up, Care Bear? What up, Emily Dunlap is in the house. Bow! She about to turn it out. And she says, Dwayne from What's Happening just took Fat Albert greeting. Hey. But oh well. And she says, when I hear strange noises, I take Rocco out. I'm not playing with nobody. Rocco. Oh, Roscoe. Oh, Roscoe. I understand. I don't have any problem with anyone protecting their home and their family. No problem at all. Sounds like a good idea to me. A real good idea, you know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, mother scorn. What we doing? What we doing? Has anyone within the sound of my voice, have you ever had your children make you so angry, so incensed? Have you been so frustrated with your children that you've thought about cutting them off or cutting them up? Just asking. I'm not asking anybody to incriminate themselves, but you never know where, let's say, where the streets may influence your children to take you or take them, which brings you along. A mother scorn. A mother scorn. Like, nah. Well, I have to take this. Hold on a second. Yeah. Okay. All right. Who didn't and who did? All right. Des' number is in the phone. Give her a call and find out what's going on. Um, yeah, definitely. Uh, all right, I'm gonna give her a call. I'm gonna give her a call. All right. Y'all have to pardon me for a second. Hello? Hey, you think? Come on, man. All right. No. All right. All right. This is a whole mess. Come on, come on, come on. Hurry up. Sorry for this delay, y'all. Mother. Okay. All right. All right. So, okay. So, yeah. Um, if you've ever, if you are a mother and you know, you raise your kids, you birth your kids, you may have done it in a single parent fashion, or you may have done it however way you've done it, whether you were married, whether you were receiving assistance from the father, whatever, you know, more than likely you had control of the household because you are the mom. And like it or lump it, dispute it, or even find evidence to the contrary, for the majority of us our mom was the one who guided us, was there for the most part, nurtured us, taught us, and just showed us the way, more than likely. So so a mother's love in that fashion, having to be there consistently, day in, day out, night in, night out, whether sickness and health, rich or poor, um, good or bad, whatever. The mom has to be there, holding it down, taking care of business. So even though the job can be very thankless, mother after mother after mother has done it at a high level. So what would make a mom decide that, nah, I'm not doing this no more? I'm tapped out. They're going to have to make it on their own. Not only that, but I might have to exact a little justice from this. Let's take this. I'll go back to the whole drugs thing. Taking into consideration, if a child, a son or a daughter, is addicted to drugs and then they have children, so that's those are the grandchildren to the moms. And you know how most grandmothers feel towards their grandchildren. You know how that go. Even if they didn't treat their children all of that great, they gonna treat them grandchildren like royalty. You know how it go. If you ask anybody that was raised by their grandparents, you'd be hard pressed to find where they weren't given a whole lot of love. Hard pressed. Grandparents sort of seem to give it all they got when it comes to grandparenting. So, in a situation where grandparents see see their children not taking care or not taking good care of their grandchildren, it can make a mother or a grandmother act real different. It may even make them act retaliatory. Like, nah, we not doing this. We not doing this at all. We gonna fix this right now. So, if a mother saw that their child wasn't taking care of their children, which would be the grandmother's grandchildren, they might call the authorities on their child. Like, nope, we're not doing this. Whatever authorities that there might be, might call, child protective services, may call the police, may call a whole lot of things if they think that the child is under the negative influence of the mother or the son or whatever. A grandmother will take action against their children. No, we ain't going to just handle this in-house. We tried that. I gave you a chance to handle this in-house and you ain't handle it. So we're going to handle it our way. We'll do it our way. So, yeah. A mother scorned. It's not a good look. Not a good look at all. What up, Stacy? Thanks for coming on through. I appreciate y'all, man. Coming through on a late night tip. I got to get out of here, though. Unfortunately, the real source of income calls. Literally. I got to get out of here. But listen, I'm thinking that we might pick this one back up over the weekend. So, keep this one in your back pocket. We already may have to visit the one we did the other day. This one might have a little bit more meat on it. So let's think about that. Let's do these birthday shout outs, though. We have some birthday shout outs to do. Some people were born on this glorious December 7th, and they deserve acknowledge, so let's go about our business of acknowledging them and making them feel special because they are special because they are special because they are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They are S-P-E-C-I-A-L. They get the R-E-S-P-E-C-T. They get number one out the box, Jeannie Wimbush, turning 69 years old today, and also Raheem, well, really, that's Ram H. Holloway, turning 52 years old today, and Joseph Poole, turning 62 years old today, and Sarah Green, turning 38 years old today, and Tyrone Matthew Frisbee, the second, turning 52 years old today, and Lenora Austin, turning 46 years old today, and my girl Clarissa Leonard, turning 47 years old today, and she's a go-getter, and also William Rashawn McCullough, turning 57 years old today, and Mike Ward, turning 63 years old today, and last but not least, my brother, my mellow, my man, and my cousin Lamont Games. I want you to take the stand. Happy birthday to you, cuz. I want to say happy birthday to all of y'all, and I hope that today finds you all a good health, happiness, mind, body, soul, and spirit. And this goes out to each and every person out there born on this glorious December 7th, anywhere out there in the world, worldwide, internationally, and universally. All of y'all go ahead and turn up. But don't turn up too loud. Just turn up loud enough so everybody can hear you. Rock out, rock on it, do the damn, the rock out, rock on it, do the damn, rock out, rock on it, do the damn thing, you do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings, you do your thing, y'all. Represent the queens and kings. Good things happen to those who wait. Great things happen to those who grind, and anything can happen to those who go for theirs. So go hard, go for yours, and remember, man, when the mother is scorned, the family is torn. I tried to put you on, and I really tried to warn, but you wasn't listening to me. So now what's going down, and you're wondering how you got to this point and how you're going to get it back to the regular stuff. But now you realize that your life is more tough than you ever thought it would be. She is mad at you, ain't coming back from this nigga you through. I think that you should explore another line and try to find another mind in time. But no, you only get one mama, and you done messed it up. So I don't know what you're going to do. No, yup. Peace to all my day ones, my everydays, and my brand news. I love y'all to death, resuscitate y'all, and love y'all right back to life. We will be back tomorrow night with another Daily Go Get Mism show. So y'all just hold tight, and we're gonna revisit this topic. We go. So I want y'all to have a good night. Hit the like button. And have a good night. Hit the like button. I said have a good night. Hit the like. All right. Peace. I said peace.